Hello dear student, how are you all? I think everyone fine here. So student, this is your English class and I am Prasad Jawli sir, an English teacher. So student, welcome back to our English class here. So where were we in the previous class? We were there in the lesson number 2 of your first book, the textbook, and the name of the lesson is The Sound of Music, written by Deborah Cowley. Okay, so he is a writer and he is a composer of The Sound of Music, and here you have learned about the girl Evelyn Glennie, and she worked hard really to achieve something in her life, and her life became a role model, a story for another peoples of this universe or of this world. So the Evelyn Glennie is a girl who really achieved a great path, a great way in her life in the field of music. So student, before beginning, just recall your previous video, what the things we have learned and understood about this lesson, The Sound of Music. Evelyn Glennie is a small girl. During her teenage, she was admitted to a school. Though she started feeling a deafness in her body. Okay, so she became a disabled, a physically challenged, which is declared by some specialist of a hospital. What they told, this girl going to face many challenges if she continue in the same school. So kindly take out her from that school and admit her into a special school where another students like her used to study. So she became deaf at the age of a very teen age. At the age of 12 she became deaf, and her age is too ugly age. There is no maturity in the kids. So she never given up. She feels somehow bad why I was separated from the teachers and the students who were friend of me and was admitted to the special school. Is it necessary? Though she becoming deaf day by day, though this can be well noticed by her mother, a day when Evelyn Glennie is standing on a queue and she is waiting for her chance to play a piano. Though a person who is the owner of that piano calls her name, "Hey Evelyn Glennie, please come and it's your turn," but she is not listening at all. She is paying attention towards anything. Though her mother noticed this kind of characters of deafness in her, and she made her to study in the special school. And this Evelyn Glennie used to conceal herself or her deafness from other people's of her friend circle. So after all, however, she spent her time, and the day when she was admitted to the London School of Music, she became so annexed. She became anxious by seeing the peoples there, because she is a girl from the Scottish farm, from a village, and she is not aware about such a big city, and she arrived there with the help of the train, and she see here and there of her age girl. And the same day she made herself, and she thought, I am going to learn the music though I am a deaf. But she has to face many challenges in her life. Everyone scolded her, "You girl couldn't able to hear the music, then how could it be possible to learn the music at all? Just give up this field, it is not meant for you." But this girl never bothered about this, and she never given up. So the never giving up thought is there in her mind and heart. So both of them are coincidence with each another. So she made, I am going to become a well music player in the field of the music, and I will learn each and every musical instrument. I will become a percussionist, a mastermind in all musical instrument, how my master is. In between she is learning the music, she is paying attention to the music. She met one percussionist and his name was Forbes, and he taught her the music. This Evelyn will become one of the great music practitioner, and she is going to practice the music for the coming more and more days. Though another teachers used to say she never going to learn the music, but his assumption over the Alvin is good, and it is warranted that she is going to learn the music at any cost. And this is what happens with her. The fox, a percussionist, taught her music by beating his drum very hard. Though if he raised the hand hardly and beat the first drum very hardly, she will get know with his action, with his eyes reaction, with his face expression, with the vibration of the sound, what she is feeling through the feet. Okay, and many things were there by studying the mind, okay, by seeing, by listening with the heart rather than listening from the ears. So remaining body organs she used to learn the music properly, and at last she became one of the percussionists in the music field. So student, these all things we have learned in the previous video. And one more thing we have learned, she received many and many awards. She received many awards. Okay, she received or she earned, okay, many awards. She earned many awards, okay, and she got her name and fame rising day by day because of her hard work. And what else? Earlier she used to play or practice music in orchestra. Do you know the meaning of orchestra? An orchestra is a place where a group of musicians, group of musicians used to play the different kind of musical instruments, and these musicians activity can watched by audience in a single hall. So that place is called orchestra. So from orchestra she became a folk music player. She became a folk music practitioner. She became a folk music practitioner where she started playing the music individually. Okay, she became a folk music practitioner where she started giving a individual show in front of the audience, in front of the assembly. Okay, and everyone are coming throughout the country, from every corner of the country, and they are gathering at a single place, and they are watching to this girl who Evelyn, while playing the video in such a single stage. So everyone became so delighted, so happy. What a play it is! This girl is playing daily. So she became famous day by day. These all things we have learned in the previous video. So student, let's begin with the remaining part of the lesson. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th paragraph we are going to complete today. So let's begin with this. Okay, so before beginning, I would like to say to everyone, please open your textbook, which is, and come back to here the page number 18. Okay, and here you will find the paragraph number 6. Okay, so I am reading here. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. So, a composer, a writer on the Evelyn Glennie is asking a question again and again with this girl, Evelyn. So, he is asking a question, this girl is listening to him. So, she is very eagerly answering to each and every question which were asked by, okay, Deborah Cowley. Okay, so he is asking a question, and one joke she made here. See, in our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Man with bushy beards give me a trouble. A man was there and he had a bushy beards and he made me to trouble hard, because he is the one person who believe on me that one day I am going to achieve a great path in my life. Okay, then, and she laughed, okay, and she giggled inside her mouth. Then, it is not just watching the lips. So, she's telling how I learned the music without hearing. She's telling those techniques. So, listen carefully. It is not just watching the lips. The lips are moving here and there, but another person is not listening. But the person one is saying with the help of the lips, with the help of the movement of the lips, so he can learn what this person is telling. It's the whole face. It is not only the lips, it is the whole face. Okay. Then especially the eyes, she speaks flawlessly with the Scottish lilt. So, by seeing the question which is asked by another person without hearing, with the help of his movement of the lips, with his facial expression, with his eyes, she can guess that question is asked from the speaker is this. So, she can speak a fluent Scottish lilt in such a good manner. See how, what kind of gestures she is using of another person to listen properly, though she is deaf. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, though I can speak properly because the day when I became a deaf, my age was 11. So, for another 6 years, some previous 6 years, I was talking Scottish. So, my speech is clear, I can talk properly. There were no issue, but I can't hear. So, why she is telling that my speech is clear? Do you know, student, the people who are deaf by birth, they couldn't able to speak also. They couldn't able to tell anything. They can only learn and speak with the help of your fingertips and the finger gestures. They have different languages. They have different signs like this kind of languages they used to speak when they are speaking to their own category peoples. So by this manner we have to learn that this person is a deaf, or we should speak him according to his own language. Okay, but this girl used to speak the Scottish till the age of 11 and she know how to speak betterly. Then she says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. So we can't explain this girl who learns the Scottish properly and she can speak, and when she became deaf at the age of 11, she doesn't know the French and the Japanese, but she made herself to struggle hard and she learned the Japanese, even the language which is called French. So she can speak both the language fluently and she can understand. See the working nature of this girl. Okay, now comes to the another paragraph here of the scene, paragraph number 6. As of music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. Yes, it tingles in the skin. The meaning of the tingles is, which is given in the right side of the corner of your book, page number 19. What it is? Tingles means causes a slight pricking or stinging sensation. Okay, a sensation which gives me to understand the music. Okay, it tingles in the skin, my cheekbones and even my hair. So she is explaining, when I watch out the musical instrument, if someone is playing that musical instrument, then my skin, my hair, my whole body part will listen to the vibration of that music. Then I will get to know which tune or which, okay, a line of a music he is playing or she is playing. So she is well versed in it, and it tingles in each and every body organ of this girl. Then what happens when she plays the xylophone? When she plays the xylophone, which is given here on the picture, when she plays it, then what she experienced? She can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. When she playing the xylophone, okay, the sound of the xylophone is passing through the stick, okay, and it is passing through the fingers in her own body, and she can judge and she can sense, this is a tune what I am playing, is it correct or wrong? She can judge, and her mind is also coordinating, even also behaving in the same manner, and there is a good coordination among her fingertips, legs and other body parts with the mind. That's why she learned the music very nicely, even in such a good manner. Then, by learning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibration passes through her bare feet and up her legs. So, by learning the drums, a big drums, okay, which is given here in the picture, a big drum she used to play, okay, she used to play, and without hearing, okay, she used to take out her footwears, and on the bare foot, she is standing on the tiles and on the roofs. The vibration of those drums were getting through the tips of the of her feet, and it is coming throughout the legs, and she will get to know through the help of the vibration, yes, which music it is and which beats it is, and what I will learning from this music and the beats of the drum, and she can learn properly without any hindrance. So she is telling her experience with the musical instrument and how she can learn. Okay, so here you got one new word in the last 4 lines. Resonance means echoes of sound. It means echoes of sounds which were coming from the drum. Understood? So let's begin with the 8th paragraph of the same lesson. See, 8th paragraph here. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Okay, and she was presented a very great and a very big award. So before that, just write something about the paragraph number 7th. Okay, paragraph number 6th and 7th. In the paragraph number 6th and 7th, she shared her own experience. She shared her own experience with musical instrument, which she used to play, with musical instrument. Which were they? They were, okay, xylophone, a xylophone and drum. While playing these two instruments, she used to listen the vibration and the beats which were coming out from this musical instrument, and she can read the music through the help of her mind. Okay, so she shared her experience, how she learned, okay, about the music. And what else she shared? She told that music became part of her life, So student, why music became a part of her life? Because she is very passionate, okay, towards her field. She not only studied, she not only learned, she worshipped her field. She devoted herself towards her field. That's why the music became the hobbies became the part of her life. And she told her, when I was 11, I learned Scottish, and I can observe everyone what they are speaking and what they wants to speak, and I can learn Japanese and I can speak French, okay, after my deafness. So this is what a very crucial period for me, but I never given up, and I had worked hard to learn each and everything. So here I am. So in the paragraph 8, you will learn that, okay, she had presented with prestigious award. Which award? A prestigious award which is given in the paragraph number 8 of page number 20. So name of the award is, in 1991 she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. okay, Philharmonic Society's prestigious soloist award of year. Then says master percussionist James Blades. Okay, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. Then there was one master, okay, of whom? Of her. And what he used to speak? The God may have taken her hearing sense, okay, and made her deaf, but something given her extraordinary. See, from one hand he is taken, and from another hand he given her something extraordinary, and she had received a Philharmonic, okay, award and soloist of the year. She received it. Then what we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So here the another percussionist, a good in the musical instrument, what he is telling, whatever she hears, she speak it properly. Okay, this is what extraordinary things she learned, okay, with the help of her hard work, with the help of her punctuality, with the help of her passion to learn the music thoroughly. Okay, then what else? Here in the 8th paragraph, here you got the 1991 she was awarded with the society's prestigious soloist of the year award, and here one percussionist and his name was James Blades explained about her very deeply in a good words. So let's begin with the 9th paragraph of the same lesson, okay, of part 1. So Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Now the Evelyn is telling, I am a workaholic. What do you mean by the word workaholic? It means, okay, an informal a person who find difficult to stop working, a person who find himself to stop working, the person who is always too busy in every kind of work and he never feels that, okay, it is too burdenable for me to work, and who never to rest, each and every time working and working throughout the day. That person can be called here workaholic. Okay, now what the Alvin is telling more about this, see, I have just got to work, often harder, enormous, apart from the regular concerts. So the concert means performance. Though day by day I am becoming a famous, I am playing here and there in each and every assembly hall. So everyone are coming from far places to watch me. How this girl learned the music without hearing, and she is playing very beautifully and very pleasantly. So everyone coming and watching her, and she became a workaholic. She don't used to do rest. Again and again she is taking the audition, she is taking the assembly hall, and she is playing and showing her skill to the peoples there, and she used to play a regular concert. So what do you mean by the word a regular concert? It means a performance. Evelyn also gives free concert in prison and hospitals. So in the prisons and the hospitals, where the prisoners were kept in the prison and they will becoming a board there, okay, to make them divert from the illegal activities to the legal activities, some functions were organized by the police personnel to those prisons, and she is going and performing her play there, and these prisons were motivating and inspiring with her play, and they were changing their life. So this girl Evelyn Glennie is not only changed her life, she changed the life of another peoples also with the help of her skill. And she went to the hospitals for showing her skill, okay, in the field of the music. Even the patients who were there, they were not recovered by the tablets and by the, okay, treatment which were given there. They were recovered by the listening of the music which was being played by the Alvin, and they became fit. See how this music helps to all environment, to all nature, okay, and they are coming out of many illegal and the disorders what they have. Okay, then she also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. So she giving a high class priority to the young musicians. Now she became a teacher. A day when Alvin memorized, she became a student of a teacher, and the teacher used to say, you never going to be learned. But as a deaf teacher, she is teaching the music to the young ones, and she is not demoralizing them, she is motivating them. Then what happens? She is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is now where that they cannot go. Now she became a shining inspiration to the young children. Okay, and they see that there is now here that they cannot go. Now for learning the music, we shouldn't go somewhere outside. We should learn the music here in our own hometown rather than going outside. So this is what we have learned in the paragraph number 9. So this is all about here, okay, about the Alvin, okay, how its life is going now, okay, and how the peoples are joining her to listen the music, and how the young peoples are joining her to know the music betterly. So you know what else in the 10th paragraph, Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion, okay, to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. So at such a smaller age, okay, she become one of the greatest percussionists in the field of the music, and she is performing everywhere in the orchestra, in an individual, okay, solo and a folk musicians, and she's performing everywhere, and she became famous, okay, in such a smaller age. And in her age, no one have achieved such a big awards, and she have achieved a double awards what a one person will achieve at the age of the 38 and 40. Then she has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she cannot do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Now she used to teach to those and motivate to those and inspire to those peoples and to those, okay, a group of peoples who have given their life because of the handicap, because of the physically challenged, okay, because of the, okay, deformities is there in their body, but she motivated them, she inspired them. No, you are wrong here. If you do like this, then you are going to give up your life easily. So never going to give up your life. You should fight with all odds, and whatever obstacles you are going to face it, and you have to come over from it. And she is a girl, Evelyn Glennie, teaching each and everything to the physically challenged peoples, and she is respecting them, and they are getting motivated, and these peoples were telling that if she can do, why cannot I? So this is question arising in millions of the people's minds. So everyone are changing their life. So student, here you can learn how a very physically challenged girl changed the life of such peoples. So what you have to learn, you should learn from the Evelyn Glennie each and everything, and how she motivated the other peoples in her life. So student, this is what we have learned today, which is written by Deborah Cowley, okay. And in the coming video, in the coming video we will begin with the part 2, the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan, and the thinking about the text we will do in another scrolling video in an X recorder, and this remaining we will make one recorded video, and after completion of the part 2 we will discuss the question and answers of the both parts together. Understood? So student, this is all about today's video. So in the conclusion, what I want to say that, see, being a handicapped, being a physically challenged, and she had faced all odds, okay, she had faced different kind of obstacles and the difficulties in her life, but she never given up. She worked hard, she taken her hobbies and her, okay, work as a passion, and she made her for a good result. This is what all about the Evelyn Glennie, and we should really learn something good from this story about the Evelyn Glennie, okay, which is written by, okay, Deborah Cowley. Okay, so student, this is all about here in this today video. So student, watch this video once, twice and thrice, understand it, okay, make proper notes which were there on the board, and write it down the difficult words in your literature notebook, okay, as a glossary portion for increasing and developing your vocabulary. Understood? So here student, we all about related to the today video. So student, for a time being, wait for another video and have a nice day. Bye bye.